Hey there, Chiefs Kingdom. Let's talk about something that's been buzzing around a lot lately, those close wins. I know what you're thinking. Every game feels like it's shaving a few years off your life, right? Trust me, I get it. But here's the thing, those nail-biters don't mean the sky is falling, far from it. Think about this: winning close games as part of what makes the NFL so intense. Every week, you're facing top-tier athletes, strategic masterminds, and unpredictable situations. Even the best teams, including ours, get pushed to the limit. It's not a flaw, it's just how competitive the league is. Remember the 2021 season? We had a few close calls, and guess what? We still made it to the AFC Championship. These games test our resilience, and honestly, they prepare us for those high-stakes playoff moments. Wouldn't you rather see the team sharpen their skills now than crumble when it really counts? Even Coach Andy Reid, after that tight win against Carolina, reminded everyone in the locker room to keep their heads up. He knows these guys are grinding it out, and let's be real, if he's not panicking, why should we? The man's got to decades of experience, and he's led this team to 3 Super Bowl appearances and for years. That kind of consistency doesn't happen by accident. Now, I know some folks are frustrated with the defense. I've seen the comments about Steve Spagnuolo, and yeah, it wasn't our cleanest game. But here's a question for you. How many times have we seen this defense come through when it mattered most? Exactly. One rough outing doesn't define them. Speaking of defining moments, what's your favorite nail-biting win this season? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear which game had you pacing around your living room. Oh, and before we move on, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. We're on a mission to hit 2,000 subscribers, and your support means everything. Let's keep growing this Chiefs community together. Alright, Chiefs Kingdom, let's talk about one of the biggest questions heading into Week 13, Isaiah Pacheco. I know you've been wondering if we'll see our star running back in action against the Raiders. Well, here's the latest update, and it's looking promising. Pacheco, as you probably remember, fractured his fibula back in Week 12 during that tough game against the Bengals. It was a huge blow, especially with how well he was performing. But here's the good news, he's been grinding in practice this week. On both Tuesday and Wednesday, he was a full participant, which is a strong sign that he's close to being ready. And if you're wondering what Coach Andy Reid had to say about it, he's taking it one day at a time. In his own words, we'll check on it again today, and if he's good after today, then we'll play him. That's classic, and keeping things cautious but optimistic. Now, what does this mean for Sunday's game? If Pacheco is activated, it's going to be a huge boost for our offense. His explosive runs and ability to break tackles bring a spark that we've missed these past couple of weeks. And let's be honest, watching him power through defenders is pure adrenaline, right? But here's where I need your take. Do you think the Chiefs should play it safe and rest Pacheco for one more week? Or should we unleash him against the Raiders? Let me know in the comments. Your opinion could spark a great discussion. And while you're at it, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We're so close to reaching 2,000 subscribers, and your support helps us keep bringing you the latest Chiefs updates every week. Plus, it's a great way to stay connected with other passionate fans like you. Alright, let's break it down. What does Isaiah Pacheco's return really mean for the Chiefs' offense? Spoiler alert, it's a game changer. Without Pacheco, the run game has been, well, let's just say it's been inconsistent. Don't get me wrong, Kareem Hunt has stepped up, and guys like Samaj Perini and Clyde Edwards-Helaire have filled in when needed. But Pacheco, he's a different beast. His speed, power, and vision make him a constant threat, and defenses feel his presence every time he's on the field. Imagine this, Pacheco back in the backfield, taking pressure off Patrick Mahomes. Instead of relying solely on Mahomes to make those highlight reel plays, we'd have a balanced attack. And you know what that means: a more unpredictable offense. Defenses can't just sit back and wait for the pass. They'll have to respect the run, opening up opportunities for Mahomes to do what he does best. Plus, with Pacheco in the mix, the play-action game becomes lethal. Picture Mahomes faking a handoff to Pacheco, pulling the ball back, and launching a deep bomb to Travis Kelce or one of our speedsters. Gives you chills, right? That's the kind of dynamic offense we've been missing. But here's a question for you. Which area do you think will benefit the most from Pacheco's return, our running game or our passing game? Vote in the comments. Let's see what Chiefs Kingdom thinks. And hey, if you're enjoying this breakdown, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're building something special here, and with your help, we'll hit that 2,000 subscriber milestone in no time. Every click, every comment, every like, it all makes a difference. Now, let's talk defense because, let's face it, defense wins championships, and this week, we might be getting a key piece back, Charles Omenihu. Omenihu has been sidelined for a bit, but just like Pacheco, he's been practicing and could be ready to return against the Raiders. This is big news for our defensive line. Why? Because Omenihu brings size, strength, and the ability to pressure opposing quarterbacks, a crucial element we've been missing. Think about the games where our pass rush struggled. Opposing QBs had too much time in the pocket, and when that happens, it doesn't matter how good your secondary is, they can only cover for so long. Omenihu's return could change that, his presence alongside Chris Jones. That's a nightmare for any offensive line. Plus, having a stronger pass rush means more opportunities for turnovers. Strip sacks, hurried throws, interceptions, these are the plays that can swing a game in our favor. And with the Raiders coming up, applying pressure on their quarterback could be the difference between a close game and a dominant win. What do you think? How much of an impact will Omenahu's return have on our defense? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's see what the Kingdom has to say. And hey, if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time. We're bringing you updates like this every week, and we're so close to hitting our goal of 2,000 subscribers. Be part of the journey, join the Total Chiefs community today. Alright, let's circle back to the running game for a second. While we're all hoping to see Isaiah Pacheco back in action, what happens if he's not quite ready? Don't worry, our backfield still has some solid options. Leading the charge is Kareem Hunt. He's been the go-to guy in Pacheco's absence, and while he may not have the same explosiveness, Hunt brings experience and reliability. He knows how to find those tough yards and can be a key player in short yardage situations. Plus, let's not forget his ability to catch passes out of the backfield, an underrated part of his game. Backing him up, we've got Sandwich Perini and Carson Steele. Perini has shown flashes of power and versatility, and Steele, well, he's a bit of a wild card, but he's got potential. And of course, there's Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He's had a quieter season, but with the right opportunities, he could remind us why he was a first-round pick. Here's something to think about. If Pacheco can't go, who do you think should get the most carries against the Raiders? Let's make it a poll vote in the comments. Hunt, Perini, Steele, or maybe you're pulling for CEH to have a breakout game. And one more quick reminder, if you're enjoying this content and want to stay updated on all things Chiefs, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Every subscription gets us closer to that 2,000 mark, and with your help, we'll get there together. So, here we are, Chiefs Kingdom, another week, another heart-pounding game, another round of questions. But let's take a step back and look at the big picture. There's no need to panic. Yeah, the wins have been close, but close wins still count. They build character, test resilience, and, most importantly, they keep us at the top of the standings. And if there's one thing we've learned over the past few seasons, it's that this team knows how to handle adversity. Whether it's injuries, tough opponents, or game day challenges, the Chiefs find a way to win. Patrick Mahomes is still one of the most dynamic quarterbacks in the league. Travis Kelce remains a matchup nightmare for defenses, and with players like Isaiah Pacheco and Charles Omenihu on the verge of returning, we're only getting stronger. Coach Andy Reid and this team have been here before. Remember those doubters back in 2019? We all know how that season ended with confetti falling and a Lombardi trophy in hand. This team thrives under pressure, and if history has taught us anything, it's that you should never count them out. So, here's my challenge to you. Let's shift the conversation. Instead of worrying, let's talk about what excites us most about this team. Drop a comment below. What's been your favorite moment of the season so far? And what are you most looking forward to in the weeks ahead? And if you've made it this far, you're clearly a diehard Chiefs fan. So, why not join the Total Chiefs family? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We're building something special here, and we'd love for you to be part of it as we push toward 1,000 subscribers. Your support makes all the difference. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Until next time, go Chiefs!